Have you noticed your diesel engine knocking, rattling, or maybe failing an emissions test recently, pointing you toward a P040D trouble code? This is a super common issue on heavy hitters like the Ford Powerstroke or the Dodge Cummins, and it refers to the exhaust gas recirculation temperature sensor A circuit high. Let us break down what is actually happening here. Your engine recycles some of that exhaust gas back into the intake to lower combustion temperatures and reduce emissions, but the computer needs to know how hot that gas is to manage the flow safely. It uses a temperature sensor that lives in one of the harshest environments on the planet, right inside your exhaust system. Because this sensor is constantly baking in extreme heat and getting blasted with soot, it is prone to failure. The circuit high part of the code usually means the computer is seeing a break in the connection, like an open wire or a sensor that has internally failed, causing the resistance to go off the charts. Now, since this is an exhaust component, you have to be careful. The first thing I want you to do is pop the hood and look for black soot around the EGR pipes. If you see soot, you have an exhaust leak, which might be melting the wiring insulation on the sensor. If the wiring looks okay, you might try to remove the sensor to clean or test it. But be warned, these things seize up tight. You might need to heat the bung with a torch. Carefully, do not melt the wires to get it loose. Once it's out, you can try cleaning the soot off with a carburetor cleaner and a wire brush. But honestly, if the sensor is old, replacing it is often the safer bet. You can test it with a multimeter to see if the resistance values match what the repair manual says. If the meter reads OL or out of limits across the sensor pins, the internal circuit is snapped and you need a new one. Just remember, when you install the new one, use some high heat anti-seize on the threads so the next person, which might be you, does not have to fight it off. This is not just about clearing a light, it's about keeping that engine running smooth and efficient.